Assalamualaikum. My name is Hidayati Binti Ramli. My material number is 281047. I am from Group Awal, and I and my partner Kholeejah, we decide to choose live event for the theme of domestic violence.
Okay, my name is Kholeejah Jasin. My mention number is 278180, and I'm from Group Penguin.
Did anyone actually see what was happening to you? Did they see the scars on your body, and especially those invisible scars on your mind and soul? Did they look into your tear-stricken face, or sit by you on those in agonizing, silent, soul-crushing tears? But when you tried to raise your voice against your perpetrators, they said, "Be quiet. Silence is a virtue." Sometimes your innocence was robbed by the very men that you trusted. Your life shattered every day by the one you loved, till you decided to turn around. When you walk out of a failed marriage, the roles reverse. You are shamed, and he becomes a victim. But it's time. Let's say together, enough is enough. Enough of being quiet. Enough of accepting atrocities. Enough of being a shadow. Raise your voice for justice and rise to the very top. Stand tall with your head held high. Let go of the fear and wear that cloak of courage. And don't let them chain your wings and curb your protest on account of modesty and the twisted idea of truth and sanctity. Because remember, you're competent to bring about a revolution. And no matter what, you will rise and shine like a conqueror.
Okay, this is about what is the domestic violence. Domestic violence is when someone uses violence or manipulation to maintain power and control over someone they are close. It's like in the domestic, it can involve violence, intimidation, threats, or physical manipulations. And it involves a partner or ex-partner, a career, a family member, or anyone who close contact with another person.
Cause of domestic violence. First one is a bad temper. He failed to control the bad temper, and he can control the emotion when he was angry. From the bad temper, it can cause some of these couple lost their passion, and they will hit their children. Okay, a financial problem. Because of the financial problem, it can make fight between husband and wife, and also their children. Family who face financial problem, who come from a low-income family, but they have a lot of children. Lack of religion education. If one of couple who lack of religious education, it can lead to husband and wife easily lost their passion, and they will act without thinking. Lack of knowledge household. Okay, for this point, if one of couple lack of knowledge about household, it will make them do not know how to control if something bad happen in their household. Stage 1 is a tension building. Wife will become more tension and it can make the communication breakdown between husband and wife. Day by day, victim feels favorite husband. For stage 2 of incident, verbal, emotional, physical abuse, it can make the anger from other side. This stage, the couple will blame each other and trick the partner. Okay, for stage 3, there is a conciliation. Abuser will apologize and give excuse for all the abuse he do and blame the victim. He denied for the abuse occurred and it said it was the best victim. Okay, for the last stage is a calm. At this stage, all the incident that was happened have been forgot by abuser. Abuser will say sorry and promise he won't do against the victim. This phase also known as a honeymoon phase.
The effect to victims. Women, especially its effect to women. Women may suffer bruising, lacerations and burns, cuts and broken bones, and or more serious injuries leading to disability. And their emotional and psychological trauma will impact on individual physical, mental and emotional health, including depression, shame, anger, and suicide. It will make that women do not want to marry again because they're afraid. Because they're afraid with the man. Because some men is like to some men have a issue with like the anger issue and their violence to anyone. That's why violence is happen.
Effect to children. Children who witness domestic violence or a victim of abuse themselves are at serious risk of for long-term physical and mental health problem. They also be at greater of risk being violent in their future relationship. Okay, for the last effect is a effect to abuser. Abuser will be taken action by police. He will take the police will take her legal action or jail him for all the wrong action he was doing to the family.
That individual have to report to the relevant parties like Hotline Noor or police station, and they have to provide the strong evidence of abuse committed by the abuser, such as like the bruiser or break bones or scars or anything. Second is most for the society. Society needs to be sensitive and aware of the situation around them. It's like to identify whether there is violence in their neighborhood, such as like they heard about the screaming or about the thing is crushed or anything that happened around them. And third is about the government. The government needs to further strengthen the implementation of law on the action of abuser against victim, such as like the provide punishment commensurate with the effect on the victim, like it's most for the law in the country. In this country, we should have a law for the abuser, for they're afraid to make a violence to their wife or their family members or their children or anyone else.